SpeedGaming fans, and welcome to today's randomizer race between zenarcane and tstew14. I'm the Titan84, and I'm joined here by Swedish Arctic Fox. How are you doing?
Yeah, it's really fantastic. I'm really hyped about this game one between zenarcane and tstew. It's gonna be a really interesting one with this tournament hard open mode.
We are just getting the runners situated here with the start of the seed. Tstew is just setting his stuff up, and we are going to be starting any second now.
Yeah, and I guess we always have some new watchers. So if you haven't seen this game before, it's an old game from like '92, and the goal in this run is to take all the 7 crystals and defeat Ganon.
Unfortunately, we have randomized all of the items, and some of the items have also been replaced with weaker stuff. So we are going to have a bit harder time than normal. And here we are, some arrows in Link's house and a hot container in Sank.
Yeah, and I'm really happy to see the divergence right away. These two doing the ankle start, just to see that pull drop and perhaps find some bombs or some money.
As you can hear, we are not using the vanilla music today. We are using the Secrets of Evermore music pack from, I believe that's zenarcane.
And wow, some bombs there from the bush crab.
Yeah, unfortunately, Tissue didn't get much out of that uncle start. And good thing we are probably not doing Agate Seed, at least not for the item.
Yeah, only 20 rupees there.
So yeah, a perfectly normal open start here from both runners. It's really your choice if you wanna do the uncle start or not. Tissue deciding not to check the lumberjack ledge, not gonna be punished for that this seed. And we get bombs in the mushroom spot, which we already got from the bush crab.
Well, that's good for these two because he might not go up to check the bush crab.
Maybe not. And yeah, that will be very good for him then. But that is a glove in the Thieves Drop, so that's a good item to have early on. Opens up a couple of checks, opens up specifically lifting those rocks for money, among other things. That was a Pendant Eastern and Pendant Desert, none green.
Yeah, so when we visit the eastern area, we know all the pendants where they are.
Yep. It's probably going to be a while until they go over there, unless we find absolutely nothing.
Yeah, it's bigger chance that we see the South Shore early game, and perhaps someone is gonna run up the mountain now that we have the glove.
Possibly. So far, only a bottle of use down here in Blind Cellar.
Yeah, it was nice with that bottle to do cack with a sick kid and everything, but yeah, really dry on big items.
Yeah, lots and lots of items here in CAC, and we will see where we go after that. It really does. It can change your routing, depending on what you find here. Hope shot is nice.
That is really nice. I think we're gonna see a really early mountain play.
Yeah, that is still completely out of logic because we don't have the flute or the lamp, but we don't really care about the logic at this level of a race.
Yeah, both runners are really fine by going through that dark mountain play. And CAC is really empty, only like that hook shot and bottle.
Let's see if that bottle does anything for us. Okay, that's kind of required.
Yeah, that was a really nice item to find. Now we are just one item away from Dark World access.
Yeah, I'm not so happy if they start sequence breaking up the mountain, because once you get Dark World access, you really want to start going to the Dark World to get those checks out of the way.
Yeah, but if we find the myths here, we can do a lot of checks up on the mountain, so that can have a lot of value.
Yeah, if it's myths, then the mountain is much better. It is a better option.
Yeah, and only a heart piece there on race game.
So, zenarcane, where are you going now? Yeah, that's just the South Shore play. No one is doing any risky early strats here. Just going for density.
Yeah,
Oh,
and I think Tistu may be doing the back of escape.
yeah, this is back with escape. That hookshot, we can just one cycle this dam.
Yeah, hookshot is absolutely one of the most nice item to have early on. And that myths.
Yep, there we have our mitts, and we had a quake in the back of escape.
So Dark World access, then we have a lot of options now.
Yeah, the problem with Myth Darkwood access is that it is only Cact Village that gives us that access.
Yeah, and well, also if we want to go to the dark side of the mountain.
Wow. Heart Cave. Okay, powder is okay to find, but yeah, you really want to find something more than that in there.
Yeah, a lot of those really dense item locations hasn't paid out anything.
No. I think what our runners really want right now is some kind of offensive weapon. A sword, a hammer, even a bow or a fire rod, anything that can actually kill enemies.
Yeah, and wow, we see T still going here to the desert to check one item. And this can be something that Zen won't check for a while.
Yeah, and Zen has actually opened that rock there, and which he didn't need to do because he got 300 rupees inside. Both of our runners decided to skip the bottle vendor. Unfortunately, it's just a small magic container that replaces our half magic in Akina's cave.
Yeah, that's a mean change up. So where do you think our runner's gonna go next?
We have Dark World access, so it is either the mountain or they're just gonna go into the village and Skullwoods.
Yeah, Sen are going for maybe the mountain here or going for Skullwoods perhaps.
See, is he going north? Yep, that's the mountain plate.
Yeah, I like this play. I played against Zen in group stage, and I think him and me has quite the same gameplay. So I would have done the same thing as Zen at this point.
Yeah, I do like this because we don't have that weapon. Yeah, actually using bombs to locate where he is. Dark World monsters, you need some kind of weapon to defeat monsters in various dungeon rooms and such.
Yeah, but I like that hook shot. Oh, and flippers.
You just watch the mirror or the hammer be on bottle vendor now.
Oh, oh yeah. No, none of our runners have checked bottle when they're.
These two is going to do some fake flippering here, which isn't in logic, but we can get those flippers fairly easily.
Only 20 rupees in.
Yeah, I'm not sure if I agree with this, these two, because you don't have Zora money. This is 2 checks. That was close. That was a little bit too close, these two.
Yeah, almost gave me a heart attack there.
So yeah, to explain for people who don't know, when you are fake flippering, any damage automatically kills you, and that is to prevent soft locking. That was our silvers in Waterfall Fairy, and our ether medallion was in upper or lower paradox cave. Because paradox cave, either side can both be up and down. But that's a sword. That's really what you want out of this.
Yeah, that's a really nice find. If we can find the fire rod up here as well, then we can clear out the Skullwoods when we go to the Dark World access throughout CAC.
Yeah, I completely missed what was on the island there. At least you did check it. Not sure if chat caught that one. A mushroom on the hobo. Okay. Oh, there's our lamp.
Wow,
That
nice.
that's interesting. Yeah, so the flute is required to get up the mountain, and the flute locks both the lamp and the flippers.
Yeah, these two
So
is actually going up the mountain as well here.
yeah, very good, very good. So yeah, we can just go. No, we can't go get that lamp. We need a mirror for that.
Yeah, but we might find it up here. Who knows?
Possible, possible.
We have Super Bunny Cave and Hookshot Cave left, and that's whooping 6 items.
Pod is our green pendant, and Skullwoods and Mire are our red crystals.
Yeah, and it was good to know where your red crystals is if you need to do the pyramid ferry.
Yeah, in this seed, with Mire being one of them, it's really unlikely to be anything of use in Pyramid Fairy that we actually need to finish the seed.
Yeah,
A
who
bow.
knows? Seed can be mid.
Yeah, I mean, it could be a bow, could be a ice rod, could be could it be a hammer? Could not be could not be the mirror because the lamp is mirror locked and Maya requires the lamp.
Can be boots.
We have the hook shot, so yes.
Yeah, it was Quake for Turtle Rock.
Okay, that's good. We already have that one. So yeah, as long as you can find the fire rod, that lamp is probably staying where it is. That's a master sword. Okay.
Yeah, you won't say no to that, but only two swords up here, and yeah, that ether medallion.
Ether, two swords, and the flippers from the old man. Yeah,
Yeah,
two
the sword
swords.
was.
Two swords makes it very. It makes it much easier to run into the dark world and killing monsters.
Yeah, and like chat is pointing out here, it also gave us that information about the lamp mirror fluting situation.
Yeah, yeah. And yeah, remembering, exchanging 100 rupees for 5. That's a scam.
Yeah, that was a bad investment. Could we see a hammerless thieves town here?
Doubt it. You check the front at least to see if you have many items in the front. Yes, our bow.
Nice.
So in this mode, silvers and bow are not progressive, but we have now found silvers in Waterfall Ferry and the bow right there in the chess game.
Yeah, and the bow might not be required except for the GT climb.
Yeah, both our pendant dungeons are bow locked. So yeah,
But with this early bow, I suspect that something is gonna be at least in Green Pendant Pod.
I think there's always something in pendant part, right?
Well, true.
But yes, an arcane heading at least into the front of this town.
Yeah, that's one item.
And tstew is following Zerakin's tracks here in the Dark Mountain.
Yeah, he's not gonna find much up there except for that Master Sword and Lost Chest in Hookshot Cave.
Now, we have silvers, which is very, very good, because without silvers, Master Sword silverless is not easy to do on this mode, because we can't have half magic. It almost requires you to have a potion, or just use the lamp.
Yeah, that's a rough one. But we need a mirror for the access, so I guess we can get the lamp before we get to GT.
Yeah.
And Sen is actually going to the back here.
Yeah. We never found the small key in the front.
No, but we found 2 items and a compass, I think.
So we have 2 more items here in the back. Total. Making very, very nice use of that hook shot for movement.
And these two are also getting that bad investment deal.
Fortunately, that's a map. So either the small key is in the cell, which means there is an item hammerlocked in here, or there's an item there, and the key is unlocked, or have locked itself. The key cannot be online because that would mean you could soft lock the dungeon by spending the keys wrong.
If you play this game a lot, key logic is something that you learn, and it's really important to know to get better.
Ouch.
Ooh.
zenarcane leaving a bomb. Not happy about that.
Yeah, watch that ice rod being in that big chest.
You say that now, and I will tell you off if you actually cast the curse. If you cast the curse, then okay. He is never going to go back in here unless it's the last occasion.
Yeah, I think that's gonna be a late one. But are we gonna see tstew doing the same thing here, or?
Blind gives us a piece of heart, so unfortunately this dungeon was very empty so
Yeah, you
far.
couldn't have waited with this. Wow, tstew is making the decision to not go through tstew at this point.
Yeah, and as we know, that is the correct choice this seed.
Yeah, at least if it's something important in the big chest.
Zenarcane is going to continue. He might pick up the smith. Maybe, maybe not.
Yeah, perhaps he skips it because then he can use the flippers to go all the way through to pod, perhaps.
Yeah, this item set that we have right now is really just half-baked. We can enter a couple of dungeons, but we can't really finish most of them.
Yeah.
Like, we could enter Ice Palace, but we couldn't get past the first room.
Yeah, that's true. We need a fire rod or bombos for it to go through there. And you hate to go into ice without the hammer.
It's a really bad spot for the cape because you've already committed going the south route here. So you're not gonna check that bumper ledge for a long time.
Yeah, because of they both picked up the smith, they might even quit here from Hype Cave and then go and turn in the smith and maybe go on the north route.
It's possible. Hype Cave is a piece of art. Rupees. Art. Rupees. Bombs. That's a 0.
Oh my god. Yeah, like I said before, all the dense locations have nothing.
Yeah.
And Zen is keep on going. Maybe he's gonna bring the frog all the way to the catfish here.
Yeah. So I believe you can enter pod and then leave without finishing the dungeon, obviously. And the smith will... No, sorry. Iki will kick him off.
Yeah, exactly. That's the problem if you pick up the smith.
Yeah, this doesn't look like pod. This looks like pyramid into catfish. Whereas
This-
tstew saves and quits out of Hype Cave and just gonna see if the Smith has anything useful for him.
Yeah, who did the right choice here?
I mean, zenarcane is going to turn in the Smith at some point because he keeps him around. He's just gonna be a little bit later to it. And
Oh, he skips. Skips catfish. I guess he might think about the north route back later.
maybe. So yeah, our runners are really avoiding going into any dungeon that they don't want to clear.
Oh yeah, we haven't seen any dungeon action yet.
Just these sound full clearable, well,
Oh right,
clear
yeah.
elbow almost, but that hammer not being around. But yeah, we are running out of overworld checks that we can do. So
And
we're
he's
just
always
gonna
going
have
for skull.
yeah, and we're just gonna have to start diving dungeons even if we can't clear them. And yeah, Skullwoods makes the most sense. It's the closest dungeon you have to the portal.
A nice bomb here from these two.
It's a small key, so he can at least continue here in the front.
And that's one of our two items here in Skullwoods.
Yeah, just rupees. Zenarcane is choosing not to enter Skullwoods. Oh my god, this is purple chest without the mirror.
Oh wow.
He is hedging a lot on this. This
Yeah,
is like a 2-minute check? Oh, he's gonna go whip it up and check Bumper Cave.
yeah, he just got the cape, so that's smart to do that check as well here.
Yeah. Very good for tstew that he has those silver arrows. They kill most enemies in a single shot. But I believe the second item... Huh. Zenarcane is going to catfish with the chest.
Yeah, that's the long check actually, but if it pays out, it's gonna be good for him.
Yeah, and tstew is in hot pursuit here, without the purple chest. Yes, the purple chest can swim.
Oh, so I have to be really careful here.
Yeah.
You don't want to die here.
Does the purple chest go with you if you die?
I actually don't know. Maybe someone in chat know. Oh, and Tisto is going back to Thieves Town.
Oh. Right. Zenarcane picks up those 20 rupees because that pushes him above 500.
Yeah, he might go for a Sora play.
Yeah. I mean, flippers were out of logic, so some of those checks are out of logic, but Zora himself is not.
Yeah, perhaps we're gonna see the flute here soon.
I mean, the flute puts a lot into logic here, but oh my goodness, fire rod in purple chest.
Yeah, that's a big one.
Yeah, zenarcane, you can't enter desert. Okay, it's just gonna check the ledge. Nope, nothing.
Yeah, you're here at this point. I don't have too much checks left, and you're in the desert. You might check that as well.
Yeah. Do you think he's gonna go Skullwoods now because it is a fully clearable crystal, or is he gonna go for that sort of way?
Yeah, I would like to do that, Skywoods, because that is a crystal. I mean, you can go to ice, but I think it's better to run for Skywoods.
I mean, ice, can't contain your flute or mirror.
Well, yeah, that is true. Might have our hammer though.
Trying to think of the logic here, because we would need. I mean, yeah, the purple chest is in logic with just the myths and Moonpearl.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. And we see Sam going for Skull, so we're gonna see that second item in the back of Skullwoods here.
Yeah. I just don't think you want to go Ice Palace until you have the hammer and or cane.
I would probably go to pod before. I mean, it's 5 items in there, and you just got the bow.
Very good knowledge here of the red boomerang stunning those, give those for a long time.
Yeah, that's one of the best uses about with that red boomerang.
Yeah, chat asking if we can check Tower of Hera. We have no hammer nor mirror to get up to Hera, so right now we can't reach that place.
But some progression might be here back in Skullwoods. It's gonna be interesting to see if something is behind this fire rod.
tstew is picking up his purple chest, and I think these people were sussing out that there was something on this purple chest with how early those myths were.
Yeah. I still wonder where those boots might be.
Yeah, those can't really be anywhere at this point.
Yeah, it might be in GT, or that we know.
Ooh, zenarcane. That was a little bit too close for comfort.
Yeah, that was really close.
We're getting tstew going over to the eastern area here.
Yeah, no one has checked Saha, so these 3 items can be interesting to see.
We have some items in eastern as well. A very nice Mapila fight there. For our second item.
Wow, so nothing in Skullwoods.
And the hammer is in. Oh, both of them are gonna feel so bad about that.
Are you kidding me, game? Wow. Yeah, that was fair one. Crazy.
But you didn't have the bow until you were in Village of Outcasts. So you really have nothing indicating for you to go over here.
Yeah, logic can be mean sometimes.
Yeah. Now I think Ice Palace is a valid play. Even
Yeah,
without the
absolutely.
cane, you can full clear it.
Yeah, I mean, you save some time about having the cane, but at this point, it's a lot of things that points towards that. So it could be really interesting to see what it holds.
There's a flute in Eastern. Yeah, I mean, at this point, I don't think TS2 is feeling ahead because these are checks you could do 10 minutes into the seed.
Yeah, I mean, I guess if you early on find a hammer after those myths, I don't think you will go into Pendant Eastern. So finding that flute is, I guess, is actually a kind of a good find for him.
Fair. Now, how deep do you go here, TS2? Got the big key, you got...
Oh,
Okay, so we have 2 more items in here.
and look, Sen, is it following Tistu to Eastern?
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
he
this
must
makes
skip.
complete sense because this is the densest play you can do right now. It's not the play you want to do because you feel like, oh, something was here, I'm behind, which both our runners are feeling right now.
But Sen finding the hammer now might save and quit and go to maybe Ice Palace.
It is possible. Yeah, that's
Oh, he
even
was
quite
thinking about it.
unfortunate. Yeah, he was thinking about it, but unfortunately, he goes to the save quit. And Tistu is gonna finish Eastern. Yeah, that's the Ice Palace play here from zenarcane. And he might go to Sora first.
Yeah, at least he's gonna go and check Hobo. And that was the mushroom, I think.
Yeah, it was.
And Tisto haven't checked that mushroom yet, I guess.
Nope,
I think.
nope, nope. But yeah, I mean, if you're gonna go into Ice Palace and you have these flipper checks, you really want to do them first because if you find the cane, that saves you so much time.
Yeah, we still have the Sora check and also the ledge.
Yep. And Xenocase still has the waterfall fairy to check for
It
your
would be nice for
silvers.
him to get those silvers.
So Eastern only having the flute and a pendant.
Then it's going to ice.
Mm. I assume he. I mean, he can't. He's in the buckle. He can't go back now. So
Yeah, it
he
might.
knows the logic here. He can't find the mirror or the flute in here. He knows that much. So the question is, what is he looking for in here? He can look for Cane. He can look for Ice Rod. And that's it.
Yeah, that's true. But it's still a crystal dungeon, so we still need to do it.
Fair enough, fair enough.
Yeah, it's like chat is saying, hey, I can clear this now. Let's go for it.
And yeah, tstew got his fire rod, so he has decided to go clear up Skullwoods. Now, this is a trick that you don't do very often these days. But yeah, zenarcane completely just makes it look easy.
Yeah, that's kind of a hard bomb jab, and even the best can miss that from time to time. But that was really nice execution from him. Have Sen found any items yet, or was it like a map or something in the first chest there?
Big key in the first chest.
Big key, okay.
That's the first. Now, this is zenarcane's last bomb.
Oh yeah. Well, good that they have the hook shot, so we won't need the bomb for that hole for the big
Yeah.
chest.
But I believe our stun prize is bombs today. I'm not sure if zenarcane knows that. I think that was tstew who found that out. And you don't have many enemies in here you can stun. Okay, we got one bomb. That's enough.
Yeah, in this hard mode, when we have a lot of heart pieces, a lot of people get often to get a low both bombs on and arrows.
Nice mockler fight there from tstew, getting his second item and his crystal.
Would be nice with a third sword as well here.
That would always be nice.
I'm talking about heart pieces. There's the second one for this dungeon.
We have three more checks in here. Yeah. Iced tea, big chest, and boss.
Yeah, and only one item left.
Are you gonna risk it, zenarcane, or are you gonna go back up? tstew is showing us something new here. My shed. Yeah, some bombs and rupees.
Yeah, and it was also Quake for Meyer, so we can enter that.
Okay, so we don't need any more medallions. You know where our runners really don't want to go right now? Front to escape.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Well, will something more be in tier 1, Spear 1 here? I mean, we just find the hammer.
Yeah, I mean, this is tstew saying, okay, I had important items in Sphere 1. Let's go pod. Pennant pod.
Well, it actually is 6 items here. We have 5 in pod, and with that green pendant, it made 6. Yeah, no one has made the escape.
tstew has checked the uncle checks, but zenarcane hasn't checked anything there. Zenarcane trying to getting several extra shots there with wow.
Wow.
That is
kill
the
was...
fastest way you can kill that boss without half magic.
Yeah, that was a really nice execution.
Now, we got a big key in front of the pod, so it is Bolop.
And that's really interesting, actually, finding that bow in Dark World. It could be really interesting to see that something big might be here.
This might be the Zora play now. Yeah. So, if there is something on Zora, Zenarcane is back in business, because I don't see tstew going up to that area anytime soon. Not when you fake clip it to get Waterfall Fairy.
Yeah, it may take some time. And we also have that hammer now, so we can do Hera.
Oh my god, that's Kane in pod.
Yeah, that's a required item.
Yeah. Both our pendant dungeons have required items.
You can clear out Mire now as well.
Can clear out Mire. Well, not in logic, but we can clear it. Still need a mirror for that to be in logic.
So for go mode, we need Ice Rod and Mirror.
Yeah. And we know that the mirror... There's a lot of items that are mirror locked. Oh no! Ice Rod on Zora. So you know what? We might be here for another hour.
Yeah.
tstew is not gonna go up to that Zora check for a long time. Not with Flute and Kane. You have so many things to do. And zenarcane is not gonna go to pendant dungeons now.
Might we have a mirror here in front of escape? Well, this is a fun game to watch. A lot of things happening on both sides here.
Yeah. And some items being very, very rude by not being locked by much.
Yeah, it's easy when you find big items that you're gonna follow it and try to find other big items behind it. But in this case, like you said, it's like in all the corners of the world.
Yeah. Now, the mirror is cannot be locked by a lamp locked location. And by that, so the dark maze we just did in pod, pod boss, Mire boss. Do we have anything? I got one technically, but we're not gonna do that.
Getting a mushroom check here.
Yeah. Nope, nothing.
Just one more item here in escape.
Yeah.
Perhaps maybe something in the dark cross, but yeah, it could be something because logic with the fire rod.
Yeah. Dark cross is perfectly in logic with the fire rod. There are torches in every room to light.
By the looks of it, Sen is gonna go for that.
While tstew is going into ice with that cane, which will make this about 2.5 minutes faster than zenarcane.
The map was in back there, but we have no key. Shouldn't the key be in the Dark Rose?
Yeah, it should. Unless he just decided to skip one of the dropped keys.
Oh yeah, that could be a thing.
Yeah, the key was in the back of escape, so he just intentionally
Okay.
didn't pick up one of the keys.
Yeah, I totally missed that. And so much nicer for tstew here with Ice Palace doing the Icebreaker.
Yeah. So much more linear and fun dungeon doing this.
I must be really happy to find that flute in Eastern and red cane in pod.
Yeah, and front of escape was empty. Just a shield.
Yeah, unfortunately that takes a lot of time that it won't get back except if tstew goes there as well.
Yeah, I think this is... Yeah, this is the Eastern play.
Well, that's the right move from Zen here. But where can that mirror be? Maybe in Hera?
It could be in her.
I haven't seen the powder check.
Nope, because we didn't have the hammer when we did that. Or were over in that area.
Can also be on hammer pegs.
Yeah, Hammerpex would be a really nasty place for that. Now, zenarcane, are you gonna just save and quit out of here when you get this flute? No, sorry, it's not this chest. It's next one.
It still needs a lot of items, so hard
Yeah,
to
true.
We know that's gonna be the right play, but
I mean, you're locating the flute in Pendant Eastern at 51 minutes. You're gonna feel behind. You continue?
and still one mean thing that I just remembered: big chest in Thieves Town.
Oh, yes. Both of our runners left that one.
Yeah, and as Shatter saying, Meyer could be a thing.
Oh, yes. Maya could definitely be something right now. We have full access to the entirety of Maya. Well, logical access to most of it.
And Turtle Rock also.
Neither runner has all of the items for Turtle Rock yet.
Oh yeah.
We have commentators' knowledge about Turtle Rock, but not unfortunately our runners.
Yeah, we're just thinking about where that mirror can be.
So the mirror can only be in the front and middle of Turtle Rock, because the mirror cannot be lamp locked.
Yeah, it cannot be on.
If I am reading the logic there right. Oh no, sorry. Of course it can be lamp locked. No, it can't. It can't because the mirror locks the lamp.
Yeah, exactly. And tstew is going for Meyer here.
Yeah. I mean, he can clear it. He knows he doesn't have the mirror or the lamp, but he doesn't care. Oh, that's money for Pod. That's zenarcane found. That means he is going to get his cane here very soon.
Yeah, that's really good for him. And unfortunately for tstew, it might take a long time before he checks Sora.
Yes. Now, we might still need boots.
Yeah, it can be on that torch in GT.
But yeah, you're not gonna go out of your way to find them before you go up to DG.
Or the mirror, I guess, could be on torch in desert as well.
We don't have a book to check it yet, so it's possible, but extremely improbable.
Yeah.
Is anything saving and quitting there? Right, he's just gonna go and activate his flute and then maybe go to Pod or somewhere else.
Oh, and it was a Godmire.
Oh,
And he is gonna full clear this because he still needs, even if he find the mirror here, he still needs the ice rod.
so yeah, if zenarcane goes to
Oh.
Pod and finds his cane, then he's gonna have a lot of logical information where his mirror could be.
Yeah. Could we get a magic back check here from Zen? He's really close by now.
With what book?
Magic bat.
Oh, Magic Pet. Sorry, I just said pedestal. And yeah, Magic Pet check here. tstew doing cutscene room in Meyer.
Just
It's
a
never,
compass.
yeah, it's never anything when you first go for it before going right side.
300 rupees.
Yeah, back cursing us with all the riches.
tstew only needs to find one more item here because he found bombos there. And that's the bouquet, so that's both items from Meyer.
zenarcane is doing his flute checks.
And tstew is going for one of the hardest dark rooms in this randomizer, I think.
In my opinion, this and Agabon are the hardest dark rooms.
Yeah, that like maze with all the holes in Aga 1 is really hard.
Yeah, that specifically. But the hard part about this that tstew is doing is getting that block onto the switch. After that, you have a decent chance of getting through without too much hassle.
Yeah, I think a lot of runners think that that first room is the hardest.
And this is the pod play from zenarcane, and he is going to be in his mirror mode.
Yeah, that's really good for him.
So yeah, the moment he finds that, he's gonna know the entire maze and big chest out of logic.
Yeah.
The mirror's not gonna be there. He can completely skip all of those checks. The basement he can still check because that can be fire rod unlocked.
Yeah, but it's always hard to think about logic, especially when you are in a race like this and you know that you are up against a good opponent. So you can get a bit stressed and just forget about a little bit of, about the logic.
Yeah, unfortunately, in this seed, if you know the logic at this point, you can skip a lot of checks.
Yeah, that's very true.
Like, I mean, we don't have any flippers checks left that we can't do without the mirror, but those checks will also not be in logic because the flippers are landlocked.
Could we see a mountain place soon from tstew? No? Oh, he's going for magic, for pyramid fairy.
Right.
We have both the red crystals now from
Yep.
Skull Woods and Meyer.
Unfortunately, the mirror cannot be there.
Oh yeah,
Meyer is lamp locked.
yeah, that's very true. But I guess he still hopes to find that ice rod.
I mean, tstew is still looking for both the ice rod and the mirror, so for him this makes perfect sense. Yeah. Realize I think that was zenarcane realizing, hang on.
Yeah,
It's going to be very, very interesting to see here if zenarcane goes into the dark maze here. Because if he's not, then he has the logic consent.
Yeah, I can see he knows about the logic. So I'm pretty sure we're gonna see a saving quit there.
I mean, so the harmless hellway and the rupee basement are in logic. So he's probably gonna go back to those at least. He still is doing catfish, which even more orphans the Zora area for him.
Yeah, if we had a mirror here, he could easily just mirror, but he still has too few rupees as well.
Okay, zenarcane is bombing himself over here.
Yeah, but yeah, like I said, it's a stressful game, so it's easy to don't think about all the logic. Can still get like the boots or something here. And boots can be required, so
Don't think you're thinking about the boots at this point. Because, yeah, it's just 1 of 22 checks, but tstew is going up to Turtle Rock. Or just going up to Hera. But this might be the Turtle Rock play from tstew, and that is unfortunately not where his ice rod is.
well, I think he's gonna go for Hera first, just because, like you said, he don't have the ice rod.
Yeah, this is Hera first.
But that's the problem. Ice Rod can be sometimes be in Turtle Rock. So sometimes a player can do the chance to go there. And you don't like to see that small key in Hera, because that means that you might need to go down to the basement.
And tstew is setting up a death orb here. Yeah, this is zenarcane shooting away. Okay.
Yeah, Zen is gonna go for Meyer.
Makes sense. It's a clearable dungeon. The absolute worst place here for our mirror is probably Hamapex.
Oh, right, yeah.
There is absolutely no reason for any of these runners to go back into that place.
Yeah, that's a really orphaned place.
I mean, you probably go there when you're going for the big chest in Thieves Town, but that's about it.
Yeah. We're gonna see a Hera pot here from these two.
Very nicely done. We did have an item that was basement locked, but it was only 20 rupees.
We have one more item on the boss here. But after this, will these two do Spike Cave or try maybe for Turtle Rock without an ice rod?
I think this is the ice rod. I think this is the Turtle Rock play. Unfortunately. Ice Tolon Vide. Just for a bit of rupees. Hera, but it was not the answer. Zenarcane not going to do. Zenarcane is going to find one item and rush the boss.
Yeah, so he's gonna lose the blue cane, but he might go back in for it. And we see these two unfortunately going for Turtle Rock here.
Yeah. The mirror could be in here.
Well, yeah, that's true. That would be a mean mirror. I mean, logic-wise.
Let's see, logic-wise, can the mirror be in here? Yeah, it can. It took a while because there's a lot of items that are required. Well, it can be in here, but it can't be on Laser Bridge because that's lamp locked.
Yeah. And all dungeons, they are so slow without the mirror.
Without the mirror, without the boots. Oh my god,
Oh,
there it is!
without the mirror. Unfortunately for these two, it's gonna take quite some time for him to get to that Sora.
Yeah, I think after this, then Arcane is probably heading up the mountain as well. He's got
Yeah.
2 fully clearable dungeons up there.
Yeah, and in his case, he have this ice rod, so I'm guessing he might even go for Turtle Rock first.
Yeah. Staff was trolling tstew there a little.
Yeah, hitting him out on that platform again. And we got a raider from SpeedGaming too. Hello, everyone.
Hello, everyone. We have an ice rod on Zora that zenarcane has found, and tstew has not. And a question in the chat in here that yes, tstew has seen that lamp on Floating Island twice now. So he is well aware of where that is. So yeah, he knows that what he is doing now is fully in logic. So in his mind, the ice rod can very well be on Lazy Bridge.
Shannon going for Hera here. I think that's the right move to do here, because if you don't have the mirror, you just need to go around twice. If you don't find the mirror in like Turtle Rock first.
Fair enough.
But like you said, it's still a small chance that they might not be in go mode if the big key for GT is on that torch.
Yeah, it's 1 in 22. But then you have 21 checks in GT to do first, which is the densest checks you can do to find those boots.
Mm-hmm. And like chat is pointing out that Ped is not really dead. Could still be the boots.
Technically, yes. Unless Desert Powers is boots locked.
Oh yeah. Yeah, but this is game one between zenarcane and tstew here. I think their game 2 is gonna happen same time tomorrow.
Not 100% sure about the same time, but I do know it's tomorrow.
Oh yeah. We have to check on that.
zenarcane finishing up Hera here, and tstew moving through the dark maze here. Oh wow, he even went for the magic refill there. That is a bold move, because you can very easily get lost if you miss that.
Yeah, that's also maybe one of the harder rooms to learn in the dark.
Not really. It's not that many button presses you actually have to do to get through it.
Mm-hmm.
It's just that you can get disoriented where you actually are, and then it's very hard.
Yeah, if you make one push wrong. And unfortunately, tstew get the bad news that Ice Rod was not in Turtle.
Yeah, he doesn't have that many other places to go now. I mean, he has the mirror. He could go to Swamp. And that's probably where he's going. No, no, he can't go to swamp. What am I saying? He doesn't have the mirror. Yeah, this is shovel check. Now, he's gonna have to go back up the mountain to do Turtle Rock all over again. But that's the main thing he is behind. If he goes to Zora now. The longer he waits now, the further away he is gonna go. Oh no, this is desert.
Yeah, I was hoping for him to maybe check some more checks that you didn't need to use the mirror. Then you could have saved that portal.
So yeah, I mean, can't you do swamp fully now? Yeah, you can. You have the mirror.
Oh yeah.
And at 1:15:15, zenarcane is in go mode. Well, 1 in 22, not go mode. Well,
yeah.
I mean, at this point, you are playing as if you are in go mode. You don't play as if that the boots are required.
Yeah.
And yeah, Ped is completely dead because Total Desert is boots locked.
Yeah, so we won't find our boots there.
So yeah, if you are cheering for tstew, you really want those boots to lock something, to lock the big key in GT.
It's always so scary when you know that you are perhaps in go mode, but just going down to that torch, hoping not to see the big key there.
Yeah, so tstew only has 400 rupees. Checkerboard was 100 rupees, I believe, and he doesn't pick it up.
Oh right, yeah.
I don't think he is in the mindset of going to Zora at all.
No, I don't think he wants to farm for rupees at this point.
No, but you had 100 rupees there to go pick up.
Yeah.
And yeah, zenarcane has to finish Turtle Rock. He still has to go back down to Swamp and clear it. So what tstew is doing right now is at least not a waste of time.
Yeah.
When he goes left side Swamp, that's a waste of time. So chat is asking where the mirror was. It was in compass chest of Turtle Rock.
Yeah, that was some nice logic for you.
Yeah, the seed literally requires you logically to go to all of the dungeons, pick up all of your items, then go to Turtle Rock, get your mirror, then go get your lamp, so you can actually finish all of the dungeons you went into.
That's so mean. But I'm guessing that Sam won't pick up the lamp here.
No, no. You don't have any dark rooms left to do.
Yeah, and I mean we have the silvers, so
Yeah. If you didn't have silvers, you would almost have to pick it up.
yeah. Will tstew go left side here?
Not at first. When you're in one item go mode, you always go to the back first, in case it's back here.
Yeah, especially if it's a crystal. Some nice hammer strat here from zenarcane.
Very nice.
Oh, that was so close.
Yeah. He still has a blue potion, so he is fine.
Yeah, but no furries, and I think Trinex does 4 hearts of damage if he,
Yeah.
he poked with that head.
Yeah. He really wants to save that potion. And gets it.
Yeah, understandable. And some more rupees. And a nice Argus fight there from tstew.
Yeah. Master Sword spins here is decent. Yeah, one silver arrow kills Argus off. Oh, the big
Oh, and
key.
the big key.
Yeah, this is probably gonna go back in.
Yeah, and this is actually the bit where he might lose some time if it's not the boots.
Yeah, going back in.
So yeah, this is the first round of the bracket stage, and we have a lot of exciting matches. And I was really looking forward to this game one from Sen here. He's a really good player, and tstew, I don't know too much about him, but he was the first runner-up in his group. Oh, I mean the first seeded in his group. We have a question in chat, and yeah, brackets are best out of 3.
Next match is tomorrow, and third match, I'm gonna have to go check.
Yeah, I think it might be on Thursday. Yeah, I think everyone is excited about seeing if that the big key is on that torch or not. I mean, it's a really small chance, but it can happen.
Yeah, checking through the schedule here. I think their second game is scheduled for Saturday at 11:10 a.m. Eastern Time.
Okay. Getting our first check of cave 45 here.
Oh
Wow,
my
that's the
god.
boost.
Okay, if the big key is both locked, see, is to pass a shot. However, we are killing our 7th boss for our 7th crystal. So we are going to head up to GT. If you want to participate, you can type a number in chat between 1 and 22 where you think the Ganon Tower big key is. The bot is unfortunately not working, so this is just for 2 internet points.
Yeah. What do you think? Where gonna be?
I'm gonna say 7.
I'm gonna say 22.
I mean, if you're zenarcane, you're gonna check that torch first, right?
Yeah, absolutely. He's going straight for it.
Now, if he finds it on the torch first, then the correct guess in the guessing game is 1, because that is where the big key is. Even though he can't get it, that would be the guess that wins.
Yeah.
And he's just going back into Thieves Town.
Oh no.
I think he's forgotten.
Well, that Sora check is really orphaned. I mean, he went to Waterfall Cave, but he didn't have the rupees.
Yeah, he didn't even check the ledge, so I don't see how this is faster than doing the 2 checks in Zora's domain.
Mm-hmm.
So he might have just forgotten. Because he has the money.
Yeah. The moment of truth is soon to come here.
I'm gonna laugh if it's on the torch.
Oh, that's gonna be insane. Whoa, it's
Not
going
even
right.
going for it first.
Keep the
Okay.
suspense going.
Check number 1. Smoky. Number 2, map. And he is not even gonna go. Okay.
Why not? Why not? Didn't see that coming. Oh no, he ran out of magic there.
Yeah, so he's gonna have to start over. Okay, Tistu is doing Graveyard Ledge.
Graveyard Ledge perhaps might go to Sora after this.
No, this is boost checks.
Yeah, maybe after.
And gets
Book.
3rd check arrows, 4th check bombs, 5 boomerangs, 6 piece of heart. Hey, my 7 might actually be impactful.
Oh wow. Yeah. Get the hype ready.
Just a piece of heart. Zenarcane is in go mode.
Yeah, I think a lot of people in the chat were really, really sad there.
Oh no, these two didn't check. Okay, number 8 is the correct check.
I think no one gets the 8.
I'm gonna go for 7 then, because that is the closest check that was actually checked.
Mm-hmm.
And the first one to guess that was Sorcerer's Finch. Congratulations. You win 1 internet point because I win the second internet point. You can use that absolutely nowhere, and it has no value of any kind.
Oh, I have some book check here.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Tstew has forgotten about Sora at this point.
He might also feel that if it's gonna be on Sora, he might have lost, so he might follow the progression that he's finding now.
Possible, but I don't think he has anything left after this. I mean, he has pod boss, but I think that's it. I do wonder where our other swords are.
We're having a raider from Scottish Brave, Sans Fiancé. Welcome, raiders.
We're gonna do a spike check here from Tstew. Yeah, zenarcane is racing up that gauntlet.
Yeah, but he might check for a sword here. Like you said, I wonder where those swords are.
It's very possible, but it's not 100% needed. Oh, Tstew is doing front of escape now.
All right. Yeah, I feel the Scottish. He's saying was casually having a heart attack until we saw Torch. That's understandable.
Yeah, I completely agree with Chad. This seed is nasty. It's gross. There are so many items in the front of the world that you just don't go to.
Yeah, that hammer was mean.
Hammer, flute,
Ice rod,
ice rod, cane.
fire rod.
Yeah,
On
fire
purple
rod on
chest.
purple chest.
No sword for zenarcane.
I mean, the 2 other sword must be in GT then.
Yeah, it's a lot of checks left there, so probably is.
I mean, Tstew has to feel a little bit behind here right now, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
1.5 hours in and you're not in go mode. Yeah.
I mean, ice rod hunt. That's never fun.
Especially when a certain scam king has taken possession of it.
Yeah, and Sam have just beaten Aga 2 there. A nice triple there on the second phase. Bit of a harder fight here on Ganon. Now we only have the Master Sword because we have to do sword spins.
And let's see, does tstew get his Ice Rod before Zen finishes the seed?
Yeah, it looks like it.
Very nice Samaria blocks here with spins.
Yeah, really impressive. Already on phase 2. Using a nice glitch there, holding on to the wall.
He has a blue potion, so. And at 1 hour 35 minutes, tstew is in go mode with that Ice Rod.
Oh, San has to be careful here.
Yeah, I mean, even finding that Ice Rod and all those items, you still have some stress moments here.
Did San do an early hug there? Only 3 hearts. Oh,
This is a good spot. If he can get in. Oh, he can get in.
yeah, and he had to preserve some magic.
Yeah, I mean, you are nervous at this point because your opponent could finish at any time.
Yeah, taking a boss death or like a Ganon fall, that's really stressful.
Yeah. Email doesn't help.
Yeah, only 4 hearts here. You have to be really careful.
You have used that potion, you have to be careful here. But that's phase 3.
Nice. That's the hard part.
Yeah. Now, he only has a fire rod and half his magic bar. Even with silvers, this might come down to magic.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Very, very nice torch glitch there. And that's the 4th arrow. Get your GGs in chat for zenarcane.
Yeah, GG. That's a rough fight with only Master Sword.
Yep. zenarcane finishes with an official racetime.gg of 1:38:54. And we are gonna watch tstew here finish up his ice rod fight.
Ooh.
Yeah, and with that, tstew has decided to forfeit.
Yeah, they made a really nice fight here, and it came down to that Sora check. It's gonna be interesting to see, to hear what the runners have to tell us about what they think about the seed here. So I think we're gonna be joined by the runners soon.
Hello, zenarcane. How about that seed, huh? GG.
Yeah, GG's, thanks. That was GG's tstew.
Yeah, we are joined by
Yeah.
tstew here as well. GG's.
Yeah, we're having some mic issues there with tstew, but yeah, zenarcane. Oh my god, where to start with that seed? Like, hammer first?
I'm not answering any questions this time about that hammer. That was
Okay, let's go with the fire rod then.
honestly, I'm okay with the fire rod to be it. Like, we got mitts really early, so usually when I get mitts early, I'm like something on purple Chester Smith, so I just went and did it.
Yeah, tstew, let's see. GG, is your mic working now?
Yep, it's working now.
GG's
Good.
tstew.
GG.
Oh, GG.
GG's then.
So yeah, this seed was rude. Because it hit everything early. And in places you really didn't want to go.
Yeah, I mean, I think looking back on it, isn't everything like go modes in like Sphere 2? Something like that? Because both your gloves are in Sphere 1, and your hammer's in Sphere 1, your bow is in Sphere 2, your fire rod is in Sphere 2, your ice rod is in Sphere 2, your hook, basically everything is in Sphere 2, maybe 3 with the mirror. It's all right there, and you just don't find it.
Yeah. We were discussing logic that the mirror was lamp locked, technically.
Was
No,
it?
No,
I don't think so.
I
no.
think it was the lamp that was mirror locked.
Yeah, lamp was mirror locked. Yeah, that was it. But still, yeah, there are so many items in the sea that are just up for grabs, and then, okay, let's go do Thieves Town without a hammer.
Yeah, you saw my my happiness with that with
Yeah.
the blind cell chest.
But then it was everything came down to that sort of play, unfortunately, for these two.
Yeah, I never really felt like I had enough rupees to go do it until at the very end there.
Yeah, we were talking about that, and it was really fun to see you guys play because you found big items on different locations that were really off. I mean, you found the hammer first and the flute right away after in Eastern, and then got that cane in pod. So you had a lot of items before Zen did. but when you did Turtle Rock without Ice Rod, he already had it. So that was a far off place that's hard to get to when the rupee count is so low. But you have scheduled the next race, guys, right?
Yeah, we moved them to Saturday. They were originally for tomorrow and Thursday, but we rescheduled them for Saturday. I forget what times already.
We have talked about that already, and I thought there was Wednesday and Thursday actually, so I said that, but Titan saw that you changed them to Saturday. So
Yeah.
what mode are you hoping for?
I don't mind. Just something fun.
Yeah, I'm hoping for a keys mode.
I think we'll be up on full inverted keys for as a chance for our next match. So that would be good. I'd like that.
I do want to ask you, zenarcane, going into Ganon's tower, you weren't worried at all about boots?
Not really. I have mostly cleared a lot of stuff, so I mean, there's so many checks up in Ganon's tower that I figure if they're not there, well, yikes on me. I like if I don't have boots and I'm in GT, that's literally my first thought is I'm just gonna play it like I'm in go mode, and then if I'm not, I'll just check what's there, see if it's there, and close checks, and then panic.
Yeah, we think the other two swords must have been in GT. We have literally checked every single other check in the game.
Oh, I see. You do have the boots, T-Stew. Where were they?
K45.
No chance I was going there.
Yeah, that wraps up this horrible scene. Any final words before we move on?
I just want to say, thank you for the restream. Thank you too for being comms on the restream. Thanks to tracking. Thanks everyone for watching, and thanks T-Stew for having this match with me. It's been fun. Can't wait for our next one.
Yep, see you at the next one.
Yeah, so thank you to Slowpoke for being our tracker today, keeping us all fair with all of the items that were being picked up all over the place. Thank you to the admin team behind this. They are doing a fantastic work, making sure that all of these things can be restreamed. It is such a big work that they do in the background, and they don't get enough praise for it. And thank you to my co-com, Swedish Arctic Fox, and please take us out.